In the crowd. Number one, Agent of the Year in Mulgrave for Rate My Agent, and a strong presence in the Waverley Park estate, listing in excess of 60% of the properties. In the crowd, we also have Peter Cheah and Shaun Lim as we welcome you back to 14 Hoddle Street, a property that is certainly low maintenance and stylish in appeal, and you're positioned in this sought after and convenient residential pocket of Mulgrave. To our vendors, well, firstly, thank you for entrusting Ray White Glen Waverley with the sale of your property, and to all bidders here today, best of luck. Your judgment is commended. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and conditions made available prior to today's proceedings, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request have the right to bid on behalf of our vendor, aptly announced as vendor bids. These rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions from bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provide fines for such conduct. And then finally, once the paperwork hits my hand, we will be taking no late bids. In essence, your auction rules. Simple particulars are we operate under. It is a 10% deposit payable under the fall of the hammer, and 60 through to 90 days will that present as your settlement date unless organised with the team prior to today's proceedings. So again, the auction rules, the particulars, all are clear, certainly concise, and just put in place to encourage all bidding. Well, Rick, before we get underway, always to make a few brief comments on the property up for auction. And as we stand here today, this is a property, it is a lifestyle, but more importantly, a location set to serve all of those emotional preferences. Evident though, as soon as you arrive, you are greeted by the appealing street presence, but that nice consistent theme of quality, well, that continues right through the internal as well. Endless features across our levels. At the core of the properties, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plus the powder room. Downstairs, completely dedicated to the open plan kitchen, living and dining space with the nice living zone upon entry. Beautifully infused together with the quality fixtures and fittings right throughout, also enhanced by the paved entertainment, the low maintenance, relaxing surrounds on offer, and then finally a location. Well, this is certainly a location that requires no further endorsement. It is a perfect blend of lifestyle yet convenience. We are only walking distance there to whether it's the parklands, yet moments to Waverley grounds there as well, the Oval, whether it's the shopping centre, quality schools, all those lifestyle enhancing ingredients are truly just moments from your front door. As stated earlier, 10% is your deposit, 60 through to 90 days as your settlement date. On behalf of Rick Cheah, the entire team, Ray White Glen Waverley, we submit it to you now. Hop, get it off and get us underway. Guys, has been a huge amount of talk about the likely selling range of the 800 rates. Neither the offer. At $900,000 a call, buys at that level, Civic and Nugent North will take a $20,000 in the stride at $900 the bid. Our starting bidder in landline to left-hand side at $900 the offer at $900,000. So that buy should be no hesitation nor delay whatsoever at this level. At 9 the bid again, we call it through 3 times for the want of a $20,000 bid and stride at $900. At $900,000 we call it through 3 times, no delay at $900 for your slice of Mulgrave. Once now, we're finished and silent in our starting bidder's favour. 920 and welcome in. New interest services directly front and centre at 920 at $920,000. A quick return and straight to the 40. Move there with absolute confidence at this price point. You will not find another one like it. 920 directly front and centre, back in front for the one at 40. We call it through at $920,000. At $920,000. Once now, we're not finished and silent directly front and centre at $920,000. 40. Welcome in at 940 at $940,000. 60. The quick return without hesitation nor delay and bidding with confidence at 960. At $960,000 the offer. At $960,000. 980?
1 million.
1 million, a better bid, and a strong lunge for the keys. Bidding with confidence, looks the owner and certainly knows the value. 20? 920, back in front, without hesitation, reclaims the lead at 900. $1,020,000. At $1,020,000 a call, we are back in front at $1,020,000 the offer. At $1,020,000 and 3 chances now for further consideration at $1,020,000 the offer. 40 straight back with our starting bidder and lamplighter at $1,040,000. At $1,060,000, welcome back at $1,060,000 the offer. At $1,080,000, quick return at $1,080,000 the bid. We are back in front, the elusive 1.1. It now presents at $1,008,000. 1.1 and there is a 1.1 the offer. At $1,100,000. At $1,100,000.
10,000 here.
10,000. We've shortened the stride, but nonetheless, it is the lead at 1,110,000. And as also heard, on behalf of the team at Ray White Glen Waverley, we are on the market. We still await no better bidder offer. We'll welcome new owners at 1,110,000. 120. The $10,000 stride, and we're back in front at 1,120,000. 1,120,000. 130. At 1,130,000 now. At 1,130,000. At 1,130,000. 140, can we say? 130 holds the million in front. 40. 40 is straight back in front with a $10,000 stride at 1,140,000. The 10s in the stride or the suggestion?
5,000 here.
1,145,000. Shorten the stride once again, but nonetheless, we're back in front at 1,145,000. At 1,145,000. Conversations continue. They intensify, and wouldn't they? 150 it is now. The million in front at 1,150,000. At 1,150,000, back in front, directly front and centre. At 1,150,000 earlier, we welcome the 5. We certainly welcome it back at 1,150,000. But no better bidder offer. We still await. We welcome the owners at 1,150,000. 155. Back with the 5, along with the lead. 1,155,000. Is it 160 or the better bid? The choice is simply yours. At 1,155,000 the offer. Back with our starter now against all parties at 1,155,000. 1,155,000. 60 it is. At 1,160,000 now. At 1,160,000. At 1,160,000. Back beside Rick at 1,160,000. 1,165,000. At 1,165,000 the offer. At 1,165,000. 1,165,000 is the bid. You see those instructions. Need to know. Order out from here. 1,165,000. Welcome the 5. A $5,000 stride for your slice of Mulgrave. The location, that perfect blend. It is lifestyle. It is convenient. 1,165,000. 67 at 1,167,000. Shortens the stride with the 2,000 in the stride at 1,167,000. Round up proceedings and straight to 70, but don't let us limit to that. 1,167,000. 1,170,000 at 1,170,000 the offer. At 1,170,000, back and forth, hotly contested, and why wouldn't it? 1,170,000 is the offer. Beautifully infused. The quality fixtures and fittings right throughout. Truly nothing left to do. Bid, secure, relax and enjoy. 172. 72. Consistent and returns with the lead at 1,172,000. At 1,172,000. 1,172,000 is the bid. Conversations continue. Should you require the courtesy of time, we'll always extend it back. 1,172,000 is the offer. Directly front and centre at 1,102,000 here. 174. At 1,174,000. At 1,174,000. At 1,174,000 matches the 2 and reclaims the lead. It returns with our starter at 1,174,000. At 1,174,000. Once down. At 1,174,000. Conversations continue and intensifies at 1,174,000. At 1,174,000, you hold the bid, and should you require the courtesy of time, we always extend it back. 1,174,000. 75 at $1,000 bid, and it is the lead. 1,175,000 at 1,175,000. So we're back now in front. The $1,000 bid has reclaimed the lead at 1,175,000. The suggestion 180,000. We'll wait with anticipation. 1,175,000 is the offer at 1,175,000. Once down at 1,175,000.
And
176. New interest surfaces, might I add. Times to run perfectly. Welcome in at 1,176,000. New interest surfaces to the right at 1,176,000. Gentleman's offer beside Peter at 1,176,000. Again, the suggested 80. 176 holds at 1,176,000. Invites for the interest of transparency. Gentleman's offer a new interest in 1,176,000. At 1,176,000 for the want of 80. The suggestion, pick up the pace. The better bid and stronger lunch for the keys. It now presents at 1,176,000. At 1,176,000. Once now buys, we still await beside Peter at 1,176,000. Start to think about it, and no matter which way you look at it, it certainly makes sense. At 1,176,000, a $1,000 bid and lunch for the keys. It does present and might just get it across the line. We wait with anticipation. 1,176,000 is the bid. At 1,176,000, twice now. We still await. We welcome you owners at 1,176,000.
1,000 here, 77.
177, and welcome back in front of 1 million. 178? Yep. 178 it is. At 1,178,000. Quick bid on report at 1,178,000. At 1,178,000. Hotly contested again. Why wouldn't it be? Offering the location at 1,178,000. At 1,178,000. Once again, directly front and centre. We pull it through. We sell away. No better bid from here at 1,178,000. At 1,178,000. First time now, we sell away for your slice of Mulgrave at 1,178,000. 79. 80. 1,179,000 is the offer. At 1,179,000. Further consideration at 1,179,000. At 1,179,000. The interest of transparency. Bid sits beside Rick, directly in front and centre at 1,179,000. 80. 80 it is. On the nod, reclaims the lead at 1,180,000. At 1,180,000. At 1,180,000. 81. The $1,000 stride at 1,181,000. Conversations continue. 1,181,000. At 1,181,000 the call, bringing it down level. All parties. Now's the chance to jump back in front at 1,181,000.
85.
85 and picks up the pace and welcome back at 1,185,000. Bidding with confidence and knockout bid towards the pointy end of proceedings and reclaims the lead. 87. 87, two in the stride and welcome back at 1,187,000. At 1,187,000, elusive 1.2 might just get across the line. Nicked it up, we're out from here at 1,187,000.
88.
88, back with the 1,000 along with the lead at 1,188,000. 1,189,000. 89. 90. 1,190,000. 1,190,000 returns back beside Peter at 1,190,000. At 1,190,000 a bid. At 1,190,000 once again. Bid holds to my right hand side at 1,190,000. The elusive 1.2.
91.
91. Back with the 1 at 1,191,000. Continue. We'll give it a time at 1,191,000. At 1,191,000. Front and centre, bidding with confidence, bidding with this the whole way, and certainly knows the value for his slice of Mulgrave at 1,191,000. At 1,191,000. First time at 1,191,000. 92.
93.
93. 1,193,000. At 1,193,000. At 1,193,000. Conversations continue. Should you require the courtesy of time, we'll always extend it back. 1,193,000 is the bid. And the elusive 1.2 move there as he comes at pace with the slice of Mulgrave. 1,193,000 Rick in your favour. At 1,193,000. 194. 1,194,000. So it's against your party, Rick. 1,194,000. Gentlemen's offer back beside Peter at 1,194,000. 95 without delay. No concern at 1,195,000. Here buys the elusive 1.2. Bid and move there with absolute confidence. 1,195,000 is the offer.
1.2.
1.2, and there it is. Picks up the pace with the elusive 1.2 and moves there with absolute confidence and knows the value for your slice of Mulgrave at 1.2 the bid. At
1,000.
1,000, Rick? 1.201. 1,201,000. At 1,201,000 returns back beside Rick at 1,201,000. At 1,201,000. Holding it there internally, beautifully infused with the quality fixtures and fittings right throughout. The location, harnessing that perfect blend, lifestyle, yet convenience to everything that we need. 1,201,000. Hold with Rick at 1,201,000.
202.
202. Keeps it consistent. Reclaims lead at 1,202,000. 202,000, the million in front at 1,202,000. At 1,202,000. We wait with absolute anticipation. Back to the right beside Peter at 1,202,000. 203. At 1,203,000. At 1,203,000. At 1,203,000. Back beside Rick. In front, directly front and centre at 1,203,000. Holding that, we wait with anticipation at 1,203,000. At 1,203,000. 204. 204 bid. Once again, 205 without delay. At 1,205,000. At 1,205,000. At 1,205,000. Again, front and centre with Rick. At 1,205,000 to bid.
210.
210 and picks up the pace once again at 1,210,000. At 1,000,000. 11. 211. Back with 1,000 along with the lead. 211 is the offer. At 1,211,000. 211 the bid. We wait with anticipation. 1,211,000. Once again, we call it through 3 times at 1,211,000. 212. 213. 214. 215. 215 is the offer at 1,215,000. At 1,215,000 once again with Rick at 1,215,000. At 1,215,000 once now when I finish inside and front and centre at 1,215,000. Second time we sell away 216. 216 is bid. 17 it is. At 1,217,000. At 1,217,000. Holding, waiting with anticipation. 1,217,000. 220 and once again picking up the pace and welcoming at 1,220,000. At 1,220,000. At 1,220,000. The suggestion. 221. 221 is the offer. Once again, the million in front and 3 chances for further consideration at 1,221,000. At 1,222,000. 3 twos, the one in front. At 1,222,000. 23. 1,223,000. 1,223,000. Back in front, invested 224. At 1,224,000 the offer. At 1,224,000, once again beside Peter at 1,224,000. At 1,224,000. Once now, when I finish in silence at 1,224,000. Second time, we welcome new owners at 1,224,000. It's been asked to hold for a few moments. So the more you start to think about it, no matter which way you look at it, it certainly makes sense. At 1,224,000 the offer. We have 2 calls through, 1 remain. Bid holds to right-hand side at 1,224,000. So should you require the courtesy of time, I'll always extend it back to you as well. Must work for our client at 1,224,000. Conversation continues, it intensifies, and again, why wouldn't it be for this slice of Mulgrave at 1,224,000? 25? Rick, 25? 25 it is. At 1,225,000. At 1,225,000. 26. 1,226,000. At 1,226,000. At 1,226,000 the bid. Back again to my right-hand side at 1,226,000. Shaun, haven't forgotten about our previous entry either. Need to know. We're out from here at 1,226,000. At 1,226,000. Once now, when I finish in silence at 1,226,000. Conversation continued. We are 1 call through and 2 remain. Once we sell away, we cannot take a late bid offer from here at 1,226,000. Hold in your favour beside Peter at 1,226,000 the call. At 1,226,000. Second time for your slice of Mulgrave at 1,226,000.
28.
28. Picks up the pace. At 1,228,000. 1,228,000 picks up the pace. 29. 1,229,000. Back with the 1,000. Reclaims the lead at 1,229,000. At 1,229,000. Is it 230 or once again the knockout bid towards the 28 of proceedings? It does present and might just get it across the line at 1,229,000 the offer. Holds directly beside Peter at 1,229,000. At 1,229,000. Once now, when I finish in silence, we sell away at 1,230,000. 230. 1,230,000. At 1,230,000. At 1,230,000.
31.
31. No delay. The $1,000 stride reclaims the lead at 231. At 1,231,000. At 1,231,000. 32. 232. 1,232 is the offer. At 1,232,000. Conversations are continuing, so we'll give it its time at 1,232,000 directly front and centre, and 3 chances now. We still away for your slice of Mulgrave at 1,232,000, at 1,233,000. 1,233,000. 1,233,000 buys. Again, the suggestion, the ones are not working. 34. 35. 235. 36. 236 is the bid. At 1,236,000. Hold the bid from 237. Return back to the right. At 1,237,000. At 1,237,000. At 1,237,000 the call. We wait with anticipation. Hotly contested. 237. The million in front. And 3 chances now for further consideration. At 1,237,000. At 1,200,000. And 239. At 1,239,000. At 1,239,000. At 1,239,000 again. Just to my right hand side, 1,239,000 is the bid. At 1,240,000. 40 straight back. 1,240,000 now. 250 it presents the knockout bid. Where do we go from here? 1,240,000. At 1,240,000. At 500. Welcome in, drawing the line there. Nothing less than a 500 to reclaim the lead at 240 and 500. At 1,240,000 and 500, we are back to the right hand side at 1,240,000 and 500. I'll tell you what, where can you buy a slice of Mulgrave? This offering, this location, extra 500 only. 241. Reclaims the lead back, matches the 500 at 1,241,000. At 1,241,000. 41 and 5. At 1,241,000 and 5. 1,241,000 and 500. We're back to the right hand side at 1,241,000 and 5. At 1,241,000 and 500 for the want of 500, and one last lunch for the keys at 1,241,000 and 5. Once now, we don't finish and silence. We are selling away at 1,241,000 and 500. Second time, we welcome you owners at 1,241,000 and 5. 2 calls through, 1 remain. Just been asked to hold for a few moments. Holds the lead in your favour at 1,241,000 and 5 for the one of 42 only, and that word is only at 1,241,000 and 5. Rick, need those instructions? We're out from here at 1,241,000 and 5. 42. At 1,242,000. 1,242,000. At 1,242,000, holding out there for a few moments in time, but again, the more you start to think about it, and no matter which way you look at it, it certainly adds up. At 1,242,000. 243 picks up the pace, doubles the stride, and welcome to 1,243,000. At 1,243,000, picks up the pace at 1,243,000. At 1,243,000. On return, Shaun, any further review? 1,243 is the bid. Had to ask at 1,243,000 the offer. At 1,243,000. Once now for your slice of Mulgrave at 1,243,000 the offer. Second time, we are selling away at 1,243,000. For the third and final chance, we don't finish and silence at 1,243,000.
500.
243 and 5. 243 and 500 is bid. Back and forth. 244. 1,244,000 is the offer at 1,244,000. At 1,244,000 it holds at 1,244,000 the call. At 1,244,000 once now at 1,244,000. Then conversations are continuing. Need to know we're out from here at 1,244,000. We are 1 call through, 2 remain. We still await. We welcome you owners. No further advance at 1,244,000. At 1,244,000. Second time, we still await for your slice of Mulgrave at 1,244,000. Conversations are continuing. Must work for our client. 1,244,000 is the offer. As always, we extend the courtesy time to all parties should be required. At 1,244,000 the bid. At 1,244,000. Second, third, and final chance. We're not finished in silence. At 1,244,000. What I'm going to do, as we do with all our auctions, I'll reset the clock one last and final time only. 1,244,000. 1,244 is the offer. Again, buyers, earlier we welcome the 500, we welcome it back, but don't let us limit to that. 1,244 is the bid.
500.
244 and 5. 1,244 and 500. 244 and 5 is the bid. The suggestion is 250 and move there with confidence at 1,244 and 5. At 1,244,500 the bid. Back beside Rick directly front and centre at 1,244 and 5. Now's on top. 500 more, 245. 1,245 is the offer. The $500 bid and lunch for the keys has reclaimed the lead at 1,245,000. Again, the suggestion is 250 and move there with confidence at 1,245 at 1,245,000. Now, given we've reset the clock, we will not do it twice consecutively. This time round, the third and final call, we sell away. No further advance. We welcome the owners from Mulgrave at 1,245,000 at 1,245,000.
Another 500.
45 and 5. 245 and 500 at 1,245 and 5 the bid. 245 and 5 hold conversation at 1,245 and 500 at 1,245 and 500. Once now at 1,245 and 5.
500.
46 at 1,246 at 1,246,000 at 1,246,000 the bid. 47 and picks up the pace, and there it is at 1,247 at 1,247,000. Once again, 3 chances for further consideration at 1,247 at 1,247,000. First time at 1,247. 48 matches, reclaims the lead without hesitation at 248 at 1,248,000 at 1,248,000. We're back to the right hand side at 1,248 at 1,248,000. Once now, when I finish and silent, to the right hand side at 1,248. 49, and we're back in front at 1,249 at 1,249,000. The elusive 250, it now presents and move there once again with absolute confidence. 249, the million in front and 3 chances for further consideration at 1,249 at 1,249,000. First time at 1,249. So I need to know, as stated, we've reset the clock. The third and final call, we sell away. We cannot take a late bidder offer from there at 1,249,000. Holds beside Rick. 250, 250 at 1,250,000 at 1,250,000. Back and forth at 1,250 at 1,250,000 a bid. 1.25 million it is offered at 1,250,000. Again, 3 chances now for further consideration. We sell away 51. 251. 251 is the call at 1,251,000 at 1,251. 1,251 is the bid. At 1,251,000. Where do we go from here? At 1,251. 252. 1,252 at 1,252,000. Quick bid's a good bid at 1,252 at 1,252,000 at 1,253. 1,253. 54. 54 it is. 1,254.
55.
55. 1,255. 56. 1,255 is the bid at 1,255,000. 58 and picks up the pace at 1,258 at 1,258,000 at 1,258,000. Once again picking up the pace, showing the strength and knows the value at 1,258 at 1,258,000. Once now, when I finish and silent, we sell away at 1,258,000. 60 on return without delay at 1,260 at 1,260,000. Back beside Rick at 1,260 at 1,260,000. Front and centre, and 3 chances now for further consideration at 1,260.
500.
260 and 500. 1,260 and 500 again. 3 chances now. Need to win it from here. Hotly contested, back and forth for your slice of Mulgrave at 1,260 and 500 at 1,260,500. The call. First First time, would I finish and silence at 1,260,500?
61.
61. 261. 1,261,000 at
500.
61 and 5. 1,261 and 5 the call at 1,261 and 500. At 1,261 and 5 we are back in front at 1,261 and 5 the call at $1,261,500 the offer. Once now at 1,261 and 500. Rick needs to know, 1 call through and 2 remain. We still away, no further advance at 1,261 and 5 at 1,261,500.
62.
62. 1,262. 1,262,000. 62 and 5 at 1,262 and 5 at 1,262,000. 5 to the call at 1,262 and 5. 1,262 and 5 beholds beside Peter at 1,262 and 5 at 1,262 and 500. First time we still away for your slice of Mulgrave at 1,262 and 500. Second time we welcome you owners at 1,063. 263. Any suggestion those 500s are working? Pick up the pace, the choice is yours at 1,263. 87. You have 263. 1,263,000 at 1,263,000. It holds front and centre with Rick at 1,263. 263 and 5 at 1,263 and 500 at 1,263 and 5, and we're back to the right hand side at 1,263 and 5 at 1,263 and 500. We call it through 3 times at 1,263 and 5. Once now, would I finish and silence at 1,263 and 500. Second time at 1,263 and 5.
64 and a half.
64 and a half at 1,264 and a half at 1,264 and 5. Princely against you now, 1,264 and 5 the bid. 1,264 and a half at 1,264 and 5. 1,264 and 5 is offered. Three times only. 1,264 and 5. Once now, would I finish and silence at 1,264 and 500. 65 it is at 1,265 at 1,265,000 returns hotly contested back and forth at 1,265 at 1,265,000. Once now, would I finish and sign a gentleman's offer at 1,265,000. Conversations continue, they intensify again. Why wouldn't they? Properties like this, a rarity in itself at 1,265
and a half.
65 and 5 at 1,265 and 500 at 1,265 and 5 at 1,265 and 500 directly front and centre at 1,265 and 5 to bid at 1,265 and 500. First time 1,265 and 5. 67, welcome in, picks up the pace at 1,267 at 1,267,000, the 1,500 in the stride at 1,267 at 1,267,000 to right hand side at 1,267. Once now, would I finish and silence at 1,267,000. Thought that was the anticipation of a further bid from there. 1,267 it holds as stated. We still away on the third and final call at 1,267. Second time, would I finish and silence at 1,267. 68. 1,268. 1,268,000 at 1,268,000.
500.
68 and 5 at 1,268 and 5 at 1,268 and 5 to call. 1,268 and 500. 1,268 and 5 again. Conversations continue. We give it its time at 1,268 and 5 at 1,268,500. Once now at 1,268 and 500. One call through to remain. We still away no further advance at 1,268 and 5. Second time, we welcome you owners at 1,268,500. Need that confirmation there at 1,268,500. Is there a further advance, or is it permission to sell away? Need those instructions. The absence of that communication, we proceed through now to sell away at 1,268,500. Rick, definitely got the best. 1,268,500 is the offer. I'll give you a few moments. 1,268,500.
69.
69 at 1,269 at 1,269,000 at 1,070 70 and picks up the pace at 1,270 at 1,270,000 dollars the offer at 1,270,000. We are back to the right at 1,270 at 1,270,000 once now at 1,270. Conversations are continuing at 1,270,000. 270 is definitely not the best. Looks like a temporary congratulations in your favour at 1,270,000. Definitely not the best. Appreciate the bidding at 1,270,000. Rick, that final confirmation and 3 chances now. We sell away at 1,270,000 at 1,270,000. Once now, we sell away to the right hand side at 1,270,000. Twice now, we welcome you owners at 1,270,000 to call. Rick, I'll set the clock for 30 seconds. 1,270,000 is the offer. We sell away from 71. 1,271 is the bid. Now's the chance. Pick up the pace at 1,271,000. At 1,271,000 the call. 1,271 is the bid. 272. At 1,272,000. At 1,272,000, only 2 in the race. At 1,272,000, we call it through 3 times. We welcome you owners at 1,272,000. At 1,272,000. Once now, we sell away at 1,272,000. Second time, we welcome you owners at 1,272,000 the bid. Rick, definitely got the best. Need to know what from here at 1,272,000. At 1,272,000.
73.
73. 1,273,000 at 1,273,000. I'll give you the courtesy at 1,273,000. Sits in your favour at 1,273,000. Front and centre beside Rick at 1,273,000. At 1,273,000. Once now at 1,273,000. Conversation continue. We'll extend the courtesy of time back. 1,273,000. At 1,273,000 the bid. Certainly that conversation at 1,273,000. At 1,273,000. Bid holds front and centre. We are 1 call through. To remain, we sell away for your slice of Mulgrave at 1,273,000. At 1,273,000. Second time, when I'm finished and silent at 1,273,000. Pete, yourself that final confirmation. 500, 273 and 5. At 1,273,000 and 5. At 1,273,000 and 500 back in front. At 1,273,000 and 5. At 1,273,000 and 500. 3 chances now. We sell away at 1,273,000 and 5. What?
74.
74. 1,274,000. 1,274,000. Appreciate the bidding. 1,274,000. We'll call it through 3 chances now at 1,274,000. At 1,274,000. Once now, we still away front and centre at 1,274,000.
500.
74 and 5.
75.
75. 1,275,000 at 1,275,000. 1,275,000 is the bid. 1,275,000 is the bid. Need to know what out from here. And 3 chances at 1,275,000. At 1,275,000. Once now at 1,275,000 the offer. Twice now. We sell away at 1,275,000 the bid. Hey, permission to sell?
Yeah.
Definitely got the best. Looks like a temporary congratulations in your favour at 1,275,000. At 1,275,000 we sell away. No further advance at 1,275,000 for the third and final chance. All done, finish and silent front and centre at 1,275,000. We are selling selling front and centre at 1,275,000. Sold! Congratulations at 1,275,000. What an absolute marathon of an auction. Congratulations to our highest bidder and successful purchaser. Commiserations to our other bidders. I tell you what, you can see Rick Cheah in the crowd achieving exceptional results for his clients in the local market. If you are considering selling, please reach out to Rick and the entire team at Ray White Glen Waverley. So if you happen to feel that inquiry, to the team, thank you for your attendance. Enjoy your